Same with the motion pony. Jeez.
By Coeurasa's light.
Okay, that's an emotion.
Welcome back to the adventure. I'm Emma Quinn, and I'm the game master facilitating the world.
Hello, I'm Damek, and I am playing Samuel.
Hi, I'm Dabbles, and I'm playing Bata, the bear barbarian. He comes from the lands up north, and he is exploring worlds outside of his homeland.
I am Pony. I will be playing Therrin the Sergal, who has a lust for adventure and is definitely not a rogue.
I'm Hawk. I'm playing Arden, a talented and brilliant mage coming from the capital of Atlas.
Crack. Theodore. Currently talking to somebody in a little hut toll booth kind of business setup. Passes a large, awesome sack of money over to the large hand extended from the toll booth. And it recedes back into the booth. And a long wooden arm rises up. And the sound of a boat coming up to dock, anchor into the water. Plop. Get on through! We don't got all day! Says the voice from the toll booth.
Oh.
So like bells, angry sailor curses, and some kind of insect we need to come up for beaches that replace seagulls.
Beagles. Wait.
Those are dogs.
I was gonna say they wouldn't. They wouldn't be flying. That they would congregate on beaches to like
Just a bunch
scavenge.
of dragonflies. No, that'd be swamp, right?
Something that like chatters. It's just like.
No.
Don't worry, you'll find out what kind of bugs live here.
Mud crabs.
Oh, good. Yes, they're prepared. I see.
Due to the darkness, there's not much you can.
Mm-hmm. Sorry,
Thanks for reminding him it was the dark, or somebody did.
that was me.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So, Theodore rolls his cart up to the dock, and then pokes his head out the side, snaps it around. Come on!
So are we just loading the car directly onto the boat? Is that what he wants?
We're getting on a what now?
I think so, Arden, who just said that.
Sam pokes his head out the busted window. He seems a little stressed out.
Pulled up to the dock is a large, rather flat boat with a almost non-existent cargo hold
Somebody's custom
and a
boat.
long wooden arm. Spins from the side of the dock and lowers itself down onto Theodore's cart as he attempts to get his buggaloo to brace themselves for liftoff. He does a good job. The buggaloo grab onto the cart and it lifts it up and places it on top of one of the two housing units on the boat.
Wait, is this some, like, Flintstones shit? Like,
Yeah, I bet.
I think what he's describing is a crane.
Yes.
with the Bugaloo grabber. It's okay. I like it.
Then it moves to grab your cart.
Okay, good.
What?
I did a good job.
What is this?
It's okay, Bata. Don't worry. I see everything. It's fine.
What the hell is going on?
Can you look at the window?
Yep.
You're being lifted in midair.
What?
There's some kind of spinning tower to your left as it lets you down onto the boat.
Whoa. It's weird.
Don't worry, guys. This happens all the time. I am familiar with all of this stuff.
You.
Yeah.
So Theron is reassuring the rest of us.
Oh yeah, that's comforting words.
Wait, she does...
Validation from the GM.
She does...
Sam continually looks more stressed.
Sam should know, too. Maybe that's why Perch Trading Company's getting you out of the busince.
I didn't say I didn't say
one...
confused or bewildered, just continually more stressed.
Is this one of your boats, Theron?
I don't think so.
Make a spot check.
It's really dark.
I fall off.
Theron, no!
Make a tumble check to land safely on the dock.
Ooh, I get another chance to look cool.
You
Tumble of...
You mean not look terrible?
18.
So, you're going to fall off and land sitting down in one of the benches.
Oh, like I meant to do that.
Yeah.
You do that whole thing with the eyes where they just flick from side to side, like.
And I just look. I'm looking up at. Or are they still up in the air?
Yeah, they're still up on top.
Yep. You guys are fine. Don't worry about it. I can see everything.
She's okay. I guess. She meant it?
Yep, I'm okay.
So is it like swaying in the wind, the coastal wind?
I pull out a cigarette.
No, everything.
Fortunately not. It's so wide that it's...
Our wagon.
Oh, your wagon is having a little difficulty, and a number of burly sailors come up with some rope and start tying the wheels down.
What species are they?
You can't know. You're too low to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Her back's also to the wagon.
Yeah. Just burly men.
But I want to draw burly sailors.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Well, I mean, we don't need an excuse to draw early sailors, do we?
Yeah, because I draw burly sailors.
For reference, the GM looked at me very confused.
It's for rather beefy goatkin.
Or
Are you telling me we're excluding the aquatic mammalians from our world?
No, that's happening on the other side. See, over there, it's frogkin.
Wow,
I'm
he
speaking-
had that like.
I'm speaking of like the dolphins and the orcas.
You'll probably meet them at some point. It's a big world.
Yeah.
You probably already met them on your travels.
Well, Sam would have. I'm speaking as the player. Like,
It's kind of weird.
why does this boat not have any aquatic species on it?
Why is this ship departing in the middle of the night?
Big fat sacks of gold.
I guess.
Says Sam in character.
Business stops for no man or dog or Arden
or Papa.
or Papa. Therin grins.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
So I tell Arden sideways, it's like the whole time we've been traveling, Theodore has been flashing these gigantic sacks of cash.
Bigger
I thought you
than
were going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, how much are they paying him to be just throwing money like this away?
That's a good question. I mean,
Well,
fair.
Meunice is in there. I assume he has money. I don't know where he's getting it from, but
Are you guys still against stealing?
Yes,
Yes.
let's say that.
he yells Arden
I'm
across
just-
the whole
I'm
boat.
saying, just see how much money he has.
I don't know her,
What's
Mr. Beefy Goatman.
what's the listen check
Wait,
on all these
where?
sailors?
I can't see them.
It's really easy to hear her. It's not even a listen check.
Oh,
Well, ignoring that conversation, Arden is going to take his hand and cover his mouth and go over to the other wagon.
Sam is
we
now,
have we landed?
Well, we're being tied down.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I hope
yeah.
we
Okay,
landed.
okay.
Sam is now visibly very disturbed by this whole situation.
Someone with a large hat.
That's their most defining feature.
Yeah, it's the only defining feature.
Large hat.
Is an anthropomorphic large hat.
Well, he is until the rest of him comes up the ladder. You know,
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a ladder there.
He's an amphibian fellow. Long legs, very springy. Carries an enormous bow on his back. Curls up. Dusts off his really raggedy shorts and his shattered, kind of swamp stinky, gross captain's vest. Says captain on the left side.
So everyone's clear on it says captain.
Yeah, it says captain.
And I assume this is one of those super frilly admiral hat looking things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It all looks really tarnished.
Blue with like the anchor on it.
Yeah. So, welcome to me boat. I would like it if everybody had a wonderful journey. What can I do for all of you to have a good journey?
Arden is going to ignore that and continue to the next wagon looking for Theodore.
You do. It's kind of not connected. It's on the other roof over there. Cabin
And
setting.
he's going to start making his way over there.
It's gonna. You know it's rude to ignore people.
Oh, don't mind. He's bleeding a little bit, so he needs some medical attention.
Okay.
Sorry.
Therin climbs up the ladder and looks over the.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh.
What can I do to make your day better? I would like you to have a wonderful trip on my boat.
Therin puts her claws through her hair and then realizes she doesn't have it anymore.
Just opens some
Gets a little
stitches.
more. Gets a little more shy.
Yeah, the frogkin, they don't have fur, so they don't mind.
Maybe they like him smooth.
What? I'm sorry. What did you say?
Frogs come for food.
Whoa!
That's
You're not
zero.
even drinking.
Everything from the galley. I have to test everything.
Oh my god.
It's not the captain's job.
It is when I say it is, for I am the captain. And the cook.
Oh,
Sam
nice.
answers the frogman's question by stonily just saying, keep everyone below decks.
Why would you want to be down there?
Sam says nothing and
We have
stares.
cabins ready for you. luxurious cabins with beds and sheets and towels.
Theron's eyes
And a
light
communal piss pot.
This particular ship isn't called Titanic, is it?
No, in fact, we dropped our name last week. Madam, would you like to name the vessel this week?
up. Me?
Yes. Someone with such sophistication probably can come up with a beautiful name.
Well, yes.
Bring me the plaque!
Oh, brother.
Some of the sailors go to the back of the boat and haul up this wooden plaque that's kind of rancid and has moss growing on it and it's been carved a number of times.
I believe I want to christen this fine vessel Perchello.
Very well. Spell that correctly. And I'll give you a bonus, gentlemen.
But I'm the only one who knows that.
Then let them know.
Okay.
They like sophisticated ladies like their captain does.
Now I'm gonna look stupid for the podcast.
How do you
I
look?
think it's-
How do you spell Perchello?
That would be Perchello. Crossing fingers.
Why is
I feel like Theron would cross her fingers.
Theron crosses her fingers.
I have done you a great service, and your room is awaiting. Unfortunately, you'll have to share it with someone of extraordinary sophistication. I was told someone's waiting for you there.
I'm rooming with somebody that's not with
Yes.
me?
They told me they would only room with somebody that's sophisticated.
And they chose her?
The rest of the party all...
Oh, I mean, she's definitely more
Now,
sophisticated.
on the plus
than me.
side, it'll reduce the amount you have to pay for your room.
Miss Perch, were you expecting someone?
Should we be using her?
No.
Perch? Oh, the lady there. Abigail or something. Perch. Wonderful. I love it when families get together for special times.
Oh, is it your mom?
She looked a little rich.
Theron grips
Whatever she can grab.
Theron is flustered.
Sam just pats Bot on the arm, is like,
Uh-huh. What?
whispers you used her real name.
Oh.
Theron grips Stilton at her side and grits her teeth. And is that so? Well,
Yes.
Bata whispers, mouths, and I'm sorry to Theron.
As for you, I was told on my piece of paper here that you are the Bata.
Why does everyone have paper but me?
I am the Bata, yes.
The Bata, okay. And you are Sam.
Yes, my name is Sam.
And that fellow that walked away is
How?
Mr. Puppo.
Sam snorts.
Nope, there's an X here. Mr. Renshaw.
Oh. He likes being called Papa.
Oh, I'll make sure to do that very, very regularly then.
Sam now
Be glad that he
kills.
can't hear that.
And I've already met your other companions.
Theron is pacing.
Now, I have keys for your rooms. Here's one for you.
Who paid for all this?
Oh, Mr. Theodore.
Okay.
He's a regular of mine. He doesn't complain about my business style.
Bata's even more confused about Theodore now.
And I have a key for you, and a key for you. And could you give this to the
Oh, sure.
ornery little short guy?
I'll give it to him.
Wait, all of them have their own rooms?
Except you. You got lucky.
Lucky. Theron gulps.
Do you need a private room, Theron? I don't mind sharing with Mr. Renshaw.
I need a private boat.
You're telling me this Abigail is on the boat right now?
Yes, she's dining of the finest cuisine.
Theron sits down and rubs her temple if a circle has one.
Just one.
Sorry, Theron. Theron sits down and rubs her eyes.
I'll let her know you're coming and aboard the vessel.
Oh yeah, please.
I know just how to make my customers the happiest they can be.
It's a good thing you're cute.
Well, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
She wasn't talking to the captain, she was talking to herself.
You shout from the other side of the boat.
No, that was
Okay.
not the character.
Any rate, I have to get back to setting the boat up for travel. Good day to all of you.
Oh,
and you, madam.
Where are the rooms, sir?
Right below us.
I look down at my feet.
Under here. Don't worry, unless your wagon is packed to the brim with gold, it shouldn't collapse. Good day. He's gonna jump down, do a roll.
I think he's a little drunk.
I was admiring him until I saw that. Figured those legs he could jump.
He's definitely a character.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's an NPC.
What did he say his name was?
I was just looking at his legs.
Oh. Therrin. Have some.
She's less interested in him complimenting her. She's like, ooh, the jumps he could have.
Yeah.
Jump fetish.
Jump.
Gotta give credit where credit is due.
Therrin, you gonna be okay going to this Abigail by yourself?
No, you should go with me. All of you, just go with me. Go in my stead. Here, take my... No, I'm kidding.
Do you think that the captain would even tell her your name? Does he know other than your perch?
The fact that she's here and the fact that she wanted to stay with some sort of royalty makes me think it didn't matter that Bada dropped my name.
Oh, your royalty.
I believe the word
They
was
think they're
sophisticated.
They think they're
right.
royalty.
That's true.
We're definitely not royalty.
Guess I'm gonna check on Mr. Renshaw to make sure he's okay. Do you mind waiting just a moment?
I'm in no hurry right now.
Sam says to Theron, we could find somewhere deep down to hide.
They know we're here.
It is a boat, Sam. I appreciate the attempt, but not much. I'm pretty sure if Abigail wants to find me, she will.
Can't really leave now, can we? So
No.
just go talk to her.
Has the gangway been retracted?
Oh, that is currently being retracted by the captain, yes.
Yeah, so no, can't leave.
He's just kind of lobbing it onto the deck.
I guess it can't hurt to see her. I mean, if
If we can't leave, she can't leave either.
If somebody's after me with all those posters, they would have already made their move. So I'm baffled.
How's Mr. Sauce? Is he fine? He's okay.
Still sleeping. It's been like 2 days.
Okay. How's the spell under him? The little floaty spell doing?
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, actually, how long were we traveling?
You were traveling...
Well, it was still
Well,
night.
the sun is only just coming up now.
Oh, so a couple hours.
Ooh. I looked really good when I landed on that in the dawn sun.
In the twilight?
No, dawn.
Oh.
Sam can like shake there and like, hey, focus.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of anything but sitting down.
Well, let's go check on Mr. Renshaw and then let's go meet this Abigail. Sound good?
Yes. Theron looks distracted and distant.
Should someone stay with Sauce to make sure he's fine when he wakes up?
Well, I can stay with Sauce. You go get the friggin'...
Friggin' what?
Alright, Theron, I'll get Mr. Renshaw, come back, and then you can go meet Abigail.
Oh crap, that's right. Yeah, go get Renshaw real quick. Can't have him wandering off alone, especially with somebody like this on the boat. Something seems not right.
Sam still looks very distressed, but decides to stick with... Sam will go with Bada.
Oh boy, Theron's alone again.
Boy.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to sit... Theron is going to sit on the top calmly and just be vigilant.
So let's phrase this. If Sam goes with the one that has probably never been on a boat before.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
After both of you leave,
Oh.
the captain jumps from the deck up onto the top near Theron. Well, howdy again, lass. Would you like to help me drive the boat? Pilot the vessel? Part the seas?
No, I cannot leave our wagon here.
Why? Are you carrying something nefarious on my boat? I charge extra for that.
No, we have a sick child in our charge.
Oh, bring him to the captain's quarters. I have all my best stuff that helps people who are sick.
Theron narrows her eyes and be like, I will wait until everybody knows and agrees to do this. Your name again, Mr. Tumbles? I mean...
Well, I'm Captain Tumbles, of course.
It's Captain Tumbles, actually.
Captain Tumbles. Captain Tumbles. Captain Tumbles, thank you for the nice offer. If you don't mind being patient, my friends will be right back because nothing will happen to them. I hope. On this tiny ship. Is that a sailing now?
Cock an eye. That's a very strange way to put it, but I don't think I have any murderers on my boat, if that's what you're implying.
Yeah, if you're worried about nefarious cargo, you might want to look into your passenger...
Backpack?
What?
Oh, nothing.
I assume if he pulled up the gangway, the crew is probably untying the boat from the dock.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're worried about nefarious characters, Mr. Tumbles, Captain Tumbles. I would be more concerned about this Abigail.
Oh,
How long has she been here? She says, rather pointedly and rather angrily.
she's been here as long as she wanted to be here, he says.
What?
Yeah, as long as she pays for her room, she can stay.
Has she been waiting here?
Well, could you give me a gold piece?
Yeah, sure. I flip you a gold.
She's been here for about a week and a half.
Jesus. I mean,
Jesus.
Coeurasas.
by Coeurasa's light.
She's made sure that I don't reveal much information to people about her.
Except to me.
Your family.
What did you know about me before the bear kind of like, stumbled over his own muzzle?
I knew you were a beautiful, ravishing woman. Deserving of the best of care.
That's it.
It's intuition. Captain's intuition.
I'm going to gauge your honesty, sir. What do you think of my wonderful mane?
Okay, good to know. Captain Tumbles rolls a 19 plus something for a mysterious roll that the GM has not shared with the party.
That's where you roll sense motive.
Oh, is that... Thanks, Arden.
Jesus. Honest and sincere.
When I look at your muzzle, I think of someone who's been through a lot and can relate to others. And it will assuredly grow back someday.
Someday.
All right, Mr. Tumbles. Captain Tumbles.
Thank you, that is important.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I guess I'll... So you know nothing else, just a beautiful lady, a beautiful Sergal.
Had I known anything else, it would have fallen out of my mind the moment my eyes met yours.
Anybody else is starting to get a little seasick?
Captain Tumbles, is there any way I can sleep in my own room? You gave everybody else their own room.
I'm out of rooms. Except for the captain's quarters, of course, but...
I
could come across as a little off.
The polar bear and the dog can sleep in the same room.
They are.
Oh.
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 Unless I gave that to Sam.
Oh.
Actually, I think I gave that key to Sam.
Are they numbered?
Yes.
But nobody knows to look at them.
Oh yeah, it was implied you guys all got separate rooms. So...
Knowing that there's a youngling running around, it makes it a lot easier for me to justify what... Well, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'll take a room with our young char.
He already has a bunkmate.
Our sick kid?
Yes. If I look at my scroll here, I have put him with Theodore.
I would like you to do one thing for me. For someone of my beauty, you can't really deny me, can you?
I am an esteemed captain.
Theodore paid for everything, she thinks to herself. Theodore seems to be of high class.
Of course.
Right?
Yes,
And-
he pays very well.
And Abigail needs someone of high class.
But she has family. If you're something wrong, you should really talk it out.
Well, Mr. Tumbles, that's nice of you to say. A little more complicated than that.
It
but,
always is.
I would much rather have the kid stay with me instead of stay with somebody the kid doesn't know from Adam or some other reference in his
How
world.
did you know my first mate?
Oh, God, why am I guessing everybody's name? Do I check for clairvoyancy? I insist, Captain Tumbles.
Your insistence gives me pause, madam.
We all have pause, except for you.
We can cut that.
Right, but see, the kid knows us, the kid knows me, the kid knows anybody here.
I'll talk to Theodore for you.
Thank you, Captain Tumbles.
It's the least I can do.
appreciate- And I wink at Captain Tumbles.
He winks back. Then he's going to hop from your current platform to the other one to start talking to Theodore.
Roll. Let's see if he comes.
30 to jump.
Oh,
Boom. Oh, and he had to tumble land. He spends too much time looking at you as he's landing, and he pulls it off, but
So when Therrin does the whole...
when she's got the vapors.
Got the vapors.
I pretend to be impressed. I'm like, oh my! Just put a hand up, clawed hand up my muscle because I want him to do what I asked him to do.
As he stops rolling and almost slams into the cart. He's going to lie there, fully stretched out, with his chin on one of his hands, and give you a winky face, and
Just as Arden comes up the ladder.
and which could potentially be misinterpreted as him giving a winky face to Arden.
Yep. And I end the exchange with a nice nod, a very oh my, very nice nod.
The captain in the short shorts is giving you a winky face, I guess.
Arden just gives him a look of probably disgust and pulls his hand away from his muzzle, showing a little bit of the blood, and just kind of gives him a dismissive gesture with the free hand, and then goes back to covering his face as he continues to the wagon.
Captain Tumbles gets up and goes to find Theodore as well.
I look up at Arden. Notice you still have blood on your face, right?
Yeah.
He gets in front of you.
About 7 battle there too? Because we left to
Yeah, you would be coming up as well. Clang, clang, clang. Knocks on the door to the carriage, and your Theodore, the magnificent, the arid, the ornery.
Arid? Arden mutters to himself.
I have words with you. Door opens. The little cough of smoke comes out the feet. The fragrant. I have been asked to switch you. Don't switch my room, he says with his shaky, ragey hand, wing extended out, feather pointed at the captain's face. As you wish, sir. He hops off the side of the platform and goes about his business.
Arden just takes a step towards the door and looks down at Theodore and is like, what was that about?
No one tells me what happens to my bedroom.
Oh, okay. Still covering his mouth, Arden's like, I had a bit of a mishap on the way up here, and I was wondering if
What's wrong?
Lowers his hand from his mouth.
Why did you kiss a rock?
I had some unexpected results from a spell, and I was wondering if you could possibly check me to see if there's any.
All right, sit down. Let me have a look at you. I'm going to need some twine. 1 sec. He goes back in his cart, comes out with some twine, and starts wrapping it around your teeth. Interfere, these will be healed wrong.
Did you just tie his muzzle shut?
No.
Okay.
Are you going to pull my teeth out?
No!
What are you doing?
Well, I need to put them back so they'll set right when I heal them. Otherwise, you're going to have the grossest scowl in this side of the world.
Be a little
But now
English,
you have
Papa.
to talk like this the whole time because your teeth are covered in
their
rope.
braces.
I'm bracing.
You need to stop struggling and trying to backtalk me. This is going to cost you. He says he gets a 8, making your braces.
He's making twine braces.
Yes.
So you can't use your magic to heal this.
Yes, I can. He
Why?
says with a perturbed look on his face as he reaches out with a glowing feather. Do you want to dodge it?
Arden puts his hand on his coin purse and says, I trust you to do the right thing.
Of course.
Oh, so we're actually going to cast a spell now, aren't we?
He thinks he did great. Heal 12 HP.
That's almost all of my health altogether.
Your teeth feel weird. And he pulls off the twine.
Weird as in, like, rearranged weird? Or
Yes. A bit rearranged.
In a good way?
Percentile roll.
Oh, no.
So, Sam, high or low? His dental hygiene is in your hand.
Hi.
roll for orthodontics.
You should stop asking me these things.
So, the way he reset your teeth is going to make them easier to clean than they were before.
Whoa. So my teeth are better?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like,
He just didn't intend
I can
to
just
do
see the
that.
picture now, just big smile with perfect square teeth. Just
bleached to an unnatural level of white. And Arden pulls 5 gold pieces from his pouch.
Don't bother.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
You are assisting me in my journey, and we are sharing pay later.
Yes. When we deliver this.
And enjoy the festival.
The festival?
The festival. Don't you know? It's the festival of becoming.
Becoming what?
Someone even better than you are today.
Oh.
It's where people from all over get together and they share experiences and party.
Well, that's pretty. That sounds pretty cool.
It's the best place to try all of the different things from all over the world.
Pata's eyes shine the idea of that.
And we'll see all kinds of different people from all parts of the world. And we'll actually be close enough to the fungal city to meet some of their more adventurous folk. It's also a great time to buy and sell very exclusive and very special merchandise.
Drugs.
No! Magic items. I stopped doing the other thing, if I ever did it, long ago. It's not worth it.
Arden looks down to the purple haze at his feet.
This is incense.
It does smell nice.
Where's those forts you say it's at?
Well, anyway, thank you for your assistance, Mr. Theodore.
Yes.
I appreciate your help, and I will try to be more responsible with...
I will be looking over Zaz on our travel on the boat. I fear for his health, and I want to observe him.
I've never observed any sort of condition like this before, so my interactions with natural spellcasters are pretty scant.
And that makes a lot of sense considering how the Order treats them sometimes.
Arden blinks.
Like test subjects.
I wasn't aware of this.
Strange. Someone from the Order doesn't know they...
I worked in the archives as a scribe. I copied ledgers and information and took notes. I was not in active experimentation. I was not aware that they did experimentation on other sentient creatures.
Well, that's how you see if certain spells worked, isn't it?
What?
Well, some spells don't work on some kinds of creatures and work on others.
We have formulas and...
Sounds like you dealt with a lot of the proofed and proven things and not a lot of the experimental does this work things.
Experimentation was not my department of study. I was there to learn and research, not to...
In other words, you were there to be taught what was already proven and not to explore new things or ideas.
That is the only reason I am on the mainland, is to research and explore new things.
Ah, good.
Yes.
Sounds like your life would have been pretty boring otherwise.
Mr. Theodore, what kind of experiments do they do on?
Oh, it's a bunch of tales that very poor people tell in very poor taverns. I think some parents like blaming their missing children on someone more powerful that will never strike back at them. That's probably all it is.
Oh, okay.
But I have heard of a tale or two where somebody of great power threatened communities and the Order put a stop to it. I only imagine they wouldn't waste somebody like that. They're not an organization known for waste. Everything they do has more than one use.
Bata grows a slight concern and looks over at Mr. Redshaw.
Arden meets Bata's gaze and then looks past Theodore to Meunice and says, "Is any of that true?"
Probably.
Probably.
I was in archives. I also was, very specifically, trying to experiment with new types of fire magic. There's something about the sounds of fire that just sings to me.
Other people hear that as screaming.
That could happen if it was done with that regard for the safety of others.
Excuse me, are you trying to say something?
You're the one who said screaming. I haven't suggested much of this magic to you, sir, because, well, it's very precious to me.
I want nothing to do with fire.
Ah, well, that simplifies that.
It sounds useful.
Very. I can prevent forest fires by pre-burning certain areas, or I can light great communal
Excuse me,
campfires.
Meunice, I need to leave. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Or I can bake bread.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. Bake bread or go freaking.
Burn down the forest or bake bread.
Or if I'm threatened, I can cause specific body parts to become very, very active on a very small level. And then it's like a party of tiny little bits of someone jamming it up with each other. And then, well, it gets a little out of hand, things burst on fire, and the body doesn't work so well anymore. But I prefer to not do that. It rubs my conscience the
That man is capable of burning a person alive spontaneously.
Oh,
I believe that is what he's trying to say.
yes, I can light all the fat in someone's body on fire like that.
Is there screams from across the boat?
One of 4 goatmen are gone.
I was the person who invented the grand pyroblast, after all.
TM.
You're still here?
Arden is lingering, hearing him boast about his fire expertise.
Mr. Renshaw, that sounds... I mean, I like the baking bread part. That sounds pretty neat.
You can do that without magic.
You're right.
But can you, he says, do you know how to bake bread?
No?
Then you can't. And you need magic.
No, he doesn't. If it's good to perfect your art, but to use it as a crutch is disappointing.
Well...
They'll have multiple uses, you know. Utility.
Yes, utility, but I'm sure Bata is capable of lighting a fire the easy way, the safe way.
I'm relatively safe.
Yes, I'm sure you're relatively safe when you're combusting people. I'm sure immolation is a very safe method.
Yes, stop,
Stop
stop letting Arden talk to people.
Thank you, Mr. Meunice. I think it's been a long day for us.
It is. I'm staying in the cart where things smell nice.
Oh.
Enjoy the swamp air.
No, it does smell nice in here. I don't blame you. All right.
Yes, get out.
Bye.
I need to go back to bed.
Sam's just going to stick his head Sir, please refrain from approaching my cabin at any time during this journey.
You're saying that to Meunice?
Yes.
Why?
Just grab Mr. Sam and drag him over too.
Don't worry about it. I'm staying in here the whole trip.
Is that like
his
a
monkey tail? Does he have a monkey tail?
Is that a yep?
Yeah.
Some pulled.
Are these dried strawberry slices? He says from the closed wagon.
Oh.
No.
Wait, none of you had a problem with him keeping the kid?
Yes.
Theodore has the child. Meunice does not.
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Also, you're the only one that currently knows the.
I know. I'm just
Sleeping
they're there,
arrangements.
and they said it, and nobody
No, they did say it. Yeah.
I don't have a reason to distrust Theodore. If anything, it sounds like Theodore distrusts me with the child because of the apparent interactions with the Order and natural spellcasters.
I say sideways to them. That man is a psychopath.
Yes. I don't think we should be around him at all.
He seems okay.
Particularly not on a boat.
Bata, people who play with magical fire are dangerous. You could burn this whole ship down.
Just don't get him angry enough to do it, I guess. But I mean,
if you have to live in fear of somebody getting angry and destroying everything, you shouldn't be around them.
okay.
But anyway, it's been a long day and I need some time.
You look really nice.
I'm sorry?
Your smile seems a little better. I don't know why. It seems nicer.
Arden kind of
He's reassessing.
yeah, just puts his hand in his mouth and checks his teeth and felt a little strange, but I guess that's good. Thank you, I think. Anyway, so we have quarters.
I think we need to meet up with Therrin.
Why?
Jeez.
She needs some help.
Yes, she usually does.
Yeah, I know. Something about some Abigail family person thing.
One of her family members?
I guess.
Why are they on the ship or something?
I guess.
One of her family members is on this ship.
I guess.
That's a lot of guessing, Bata.
I wasn't paying too much attention.
Oh boy.
Arden sighs and Wipe some of the dry blood from his face. Yeah, just let's go talk to the circle, and hopefully we won't have to attack somebody or get attacked by somebody, or somebody will try to kidnap her or collect your bounty or God knows what. I just went to sleep. But
nobody kidnaps this princess.
Girl, can you swim? If you can't swim, then you just got kidnapped.
I was gonna make a mention of. I seem to remember some kind of bird creature almost flying away with that princess.
Mm-hmm. Are you
just cut to just
still in the wagon?
Yeah, I'm still in the wagon.
Should we all just be in front of Abigail's door?
Having an argument at the top of our lungs.
Well, I've got to see what you guys actually think of
That's fine.
the kid.
Oh, right.
Speaking of Zaz, there's a knocking at the wagon door for Zaz.
For Zaz?
Yep. Theodore's marched. He's flapped himself over to the your side of the place.
Wait, he
and
beat us there?
He can just fly over.
That bastard.
Very tiny owl man.
I pop my head over
There,
the
and
side
I'm here to
of the
pick
top.
up the kid.
Say that again?
I'm here to pick up the kid. I gotta look at him and make sure he's right.
Pick up the kid. Can you just
Zaz?
look at him, right? Yeah.
I'd like to take him to where I have all of my medical supplies.
You're going to take him right now.
Yes. He's not gonna get better just lying there unless he is.
I think we'll take him over there for you.
He's just really...
What?
What? Why? Do you not trust the great Theodore?
I don't know you from the great Coeurasa.
You don't know the world you live in?
Theron
You are a
glares,
very
little owl.
ignorant woman.
And you're a very impetuous owl.
Yes, that's how I succeed in life.
Well, you're not succeeding at this. You're not taking the kid. You will see him. You will make him better. But you ain't taking him now.
And the party arrives.
Oh.
As I'm like yelling and I'm shaking like
Yeah.
I'm literally like pointing my finger like you are not taking him right now.
What's the problem?
Like whoever Mr. Theodore, which I'm supposed to know, is just wants to come and just take Lil Zaz. Apparently, the ship decided that they're gonna room together.
If there's anybody, I don't have much experience with the medical field personally, but if there is anybody who has the skill set to make sure that Zaz recovers properly, it would be Arden. Stops and looks down at Theodore, who's posing.
Flapping his wings.
Pointing at his face.
Sam just goes ahead and says, "The great Theodore."
Correct!
Yeah.
Theron jumps down between the door and the owl, between them to separate them, with her arms crossed, and her tail a little twitchy up.
Mr. Bata, will you remove Therrin from my path?
She's a strong, independent woman.
Gives you a look like that has nothing to do with what I'm asking.
Theron, why don't you want Theodore to be with the child?
You want this guy who turned him into a crumbling like pile of mush, and then yelled at everybody to take Zos.
I figure you'd be used to coarse attitudes by now.
I don't know if Sauce is.
That was self-aware.
Well, you just want to take care of Sauce to make sure he'll be all right.
Correct.
Can one of us stay with him as well?
You can visit anytime. I'll leave my door unlocked.
That seems fine.
Is that acceptable to you, Theron?
I want
Wouldn't you rather him stay with us? Me, in particular?
Do you know anything about his condition or his...
Sam coughs.
I mean, somebody should keep an eye on him who knows what they're doing. I, admittedly, do not have terribly large amounts of trust in Theodore as a person, but his skills... A hand is placed on the owl's head because it is the only person shorter than him on the entire ship. Let me finish, Theodore. As I was saying, he has the only skill set, if anybody's going to be knowledgeable, to look after him. If something should happen, Theodore is the person for it. I understand you not trusting him, considering all we've been through, but please trust me on this.
I look past Arden, who's talking to me, and to Bada and Sam, and I'm like, Bada, Sam! Like, with my hands up, exacerbated at this entire thing.
You can just take turns sitting outside the door if you want.
He could also stay with us.
Theodore?
No, Zos, instead of staying with some stranger.
Theodore. Sauce was melting through the ground.
I mean,
this morning.
Don't take this the wrong way, but what can you do about him?
You are saying take the child that is supposed to be with us and leave him with a stranger.
With a medical professional.
So Sam, like, pulls Theron aside and goes like, there. He's being paid a lot of money to transport paint and their caretakers. A lot of money. You think this owl guy would just give it up? Or ruin it?
All of you were telling me that this is fine.
This is fine.
And Theron closes her eyes and just...
I mean, I'll check in on Sauce frequently, but...
It's not ideal, but it's the best we can do in our situation. Consider Indigo. That man was a lunatic and a hack job, but he still put your head back together. We had to trust him multiple times.
And pay him.
And pay him, yeah. So, we're going to have to trust this person to look after Zoss. Can you do that?
Well, I don't. But I believe you guys care about him as much as I do, so... Let me just put this on record. I think this is a bad decision. And she leaves.
Arden opens his book, writes, "This is a bad decision," and closes it.
It has been stated in the record.
She didn't stick around to listen.
Okay. So what is you doing next since you're leaving?
Oh, right. I want to talk to people about Abigail.
She goes right back.
Wait, you wanted to talk to me about Abigail?
You were wanting to talk to us about Abigail.
Abigail?
Yes.
Why would I talk to you guys about Abigail?
Because you wanted someone to go with you.
Oh no, I didn't really. That was not serious.
It's
That was
like
joking. Sorry.
Okay, so you just leave?
Yeah, even if I did say that in character, I'm going to leave, and that's not.
I'm too uncomfortable to ask for their help right now.
Oh yes, I'm just
Okay.
like furious.
For you.